So, hi everybody, Shannon and Karen with Wandering Out Yonder, and today we are going to be going on the trail of the New Giants. You can see the sign behind me. It talks about what happened here in 1985.
Yeah, we're going to be going up through, it cuts through the blowdown of the 250-acre windstorm preserve. We're going to see where the forest is regenerating and then take the spur trail to two vistas that apparently is supposed to give you an overlook of the forest and I believe part of the blowdown path.
Okay, all right, cool. So here we go. They have a great big sign up that talks about the history of what happened in this area on May 31st of 1985. This wind speed was clocked at 250 miles an hour, blew down 500 acres, and along the storm path, 26,000 acres were destroyed. Lasted 90 minutes and went for 60 miles. It was one of 20 tornadoes reported in NPA on that particular day. So must have been some really bad weather for it to cause that much damage.
So interesting, this is the second area up here because Kinzua Bridge was also tornado path.
So we are at the trail of the New Giants. Now there's two ways to do this. You can walk up here past the great big sign we just showed you and go up, see the vistas, and then go back around, and then it'll take you way down there. You'll come out way down there.
By the CCC Museum.
Right. So, all right, but we're gonna go up this way.
So this is some of the new growth, and we keep going by all of these mounds like this, which would have been where the big trees blew down and uprooted, and that's the root ball. But yeah, they're everywhere through here, and the ground is just nothing but mounds.
Okay, so we've gotten to kind of the top of the ridge almost. It says there are two vistas. So one is here. We're gonna probably go down this way and come back around. There's supposed to be another one. So I think this trail runs along the top of the ridge here. All right.
So sweating buckets. That is the first vista. You can see the lake. You could probably see it better if that gigantic tree right there wasn't blocking it.
Yeah, so here's the first vista, which is pretty grown in, but you can see the smaller trees.
1985, 37.
All right, so we finally, between the two of us, could add and subtract and realized it was 37 years since the tornado. So this is the growth in 37 years. But I'm getting ready to see another vista, I think. I don't know. Are we?
I don't know. I don't know. At this point, I'm going to see more water rolling
It's looking rather ticky out that way. So I think we're heading back down the vista. Back down that way. Woohoo! Okay, so a little bit further up is the second vista. Looks like the trail keeps going that way.
According to the map, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Anyhow, this is the second part. You can see
The lake down in there.
Yeah, so this is the growth in 30, how many years?
37 years.
Okay. And then you get the view of the lake down there.
Yeah, I don't know if
much better view than the
camera's
other
picking
one.
it up, but you can see up on the ridge up there the
openness.
yeah, and the just kind of scattered pines. That's kind of cool.
So yeah, it took out quite a bit. And I'm guessing down there across from the lake, there's another open area. Maybe it went through that area as well. But yeah, it took out quite a bit of the forest here. This is all new growth through here, every bit of it. So, okay.
All right.
see back in there. I mean, you know.
Yeah, well, I mentioned on the way up the big root balls you can see. Like the ground was not flat at all.
And yeah, it's kind of tick heaven through here.
Oh yeah. Snakes.
Tick heaven.
Ticks and snakes, ticks and snakes.
It's
All right, so Trail of the New Giants actually means straight uphill.
probably would be a little cooler to see when the leaves are down.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure you could see the definition of it a little bit better. But with all of the new growth coming in, it's kind of hard to see.
But glad to see there is new growth.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be quite wiped out.
Yep. Yep. One of the things that Shannon and I always try to be with our hiking gear, our camping gear, is thrifty. I mean, we are not rich people, so we do have to be careful about how much money we spend. But anyway, we wanted to show you guys, like this pole, when we go on these kinds of hikes where they're not terribly long or that kind of thing, we'll just use a single pole. I found this at a yard sale. It's a Lecky pole. I love this pole. It's a really good pole.
Paid $10 for it,
Right.
and I found this a couple weeks ago at a yard sale. It is an REI Spring Ultralight pole.
Right.
I paid $5 for it.
Right.
So,
Okay. So there's ways
Right.
of gathering equipment that you need for
and
camping
nice stuff. We
hiking.
found nice stuff.
And I actually recently too just found a brand new tent. I think, is it an REI tent that I have?
The half dome.
I have the half dome
Yeah.
tent. It was brand new, and the lady sold it to me for what, $20?
I think 20 or 25,
Yeah.
and that's what we
Anyhow.
carry in the van as a backup.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can be thrifty. We're kind of getting towards the end of the trail, and we opted for the easy part of the trail on the way down, which this is. It's just a kind of a gradual downhill. But we came across the bridge. Evidently crosses over a creek, which is not flowing at all right now. So, okay, cool. 2 bridges. All right. There's no creek right now. No water running. All right. And then another bridge here. It's always nice when you have these kinds of crossings. And they've had to put a nice wooden bridge here. So I guess that sometimes this is flowing pretty heavy. Wow. Did you find it?
Yep.
All right.
The tree is right in the middle of the trail.
Yeah, so the trail's right here, and there's blowdown stuff all over the place. This looks relatively new. All right, so Shannon found a way around it. These are some old blowdowns through here. You can see the big mounds where the root systems came up. But yeah, there we go, back on trail. So we're almost at the end of this trail. This is called the Trail of the New Giants. We took the trail counterclockwise.
Yes.
We went up, and it says 384 foot elevation gain.
Yeah. Well, it may have been, but it was all at once.
Yeah. And
So, but
the spur trail to see the Vista is also straight up.
right.
Just so you know.
So, and Karen and I are always about knocking out the elevation right at the beginning on fresh legs.
So the trip down was pretty gradual, pretty easy, which made the trip enjoyable coming down, and it's longer coming down than it is going up. So if you're not up for doing the incline in the beginning, it's a slow and gradual incline doing it the other way, but it is, you're going to be going up. So
Up, up, up.
and then you'll be going down, 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 which there's some pretty steep areas there. So that's another reason we chose to do it the way we did it, because sometimes those steep inclines, if you have to go down them, are pretty treacherous. and beat your knees up pretty bad. So anyhow, thanks for joining us today. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you later. Bye.